Man. Don't we have lots to talk about? What's good, y'all? Just got done filming and editing the video that you're about to watch. I just want to disclaim that there's going to be a certain amount of cursing, a lot of cursing in this video, and just a lot of things that people really don't want me to talk about. Let me disclaim this. If you don't want these things to be talked about, or these are things that you don't want to hear because you're too sensitive and just you don't like hearing the truth, or just like you don't like hearing too many cuss words, you are more than welcome to leave. I am not forcing you to stay in this video. I am not forcing you to, just listen to what I have to say, because at the end of the day, no matter if you want to listen to it or if you want to hate on it, it's still my opinion. I'm going to stand on my opinion, and I'm going to say what I need to say. Just because it's like, one, it's truth, and two, it's like, I'm not going to get censored for nothing. So, it is what it is. And also, I want y'all to remember something that I said, that I'm going to say in the video. Are people mad at the fact that these things are wrong that are being said? Or is it the fact that, we're saying the things that they want to say, but they're too scared to say it, and they're despising the people and canceling the people who aren't scared to say it? You get where this ball game is going, right? So quote that and enjoy the vid. Peace. Jesus, bro, it has been a while. Like, I would do the intro, but it's just like so much just shit on my mind that I just need to get out. And I haven't been around a lot of people individually to talk about these things. And I haven't had the time to really connect with people on an online circumstance about the shit that I want to talk about. Because one, life. Two, it's just, this is shit that I don't like talking about. Because like, my name is Mr. Problematic, but that's for a whole different meaning. Like, it's for a very deeper meaning. But I gotta put this shit in full effect. So, what do you motherfuckers want to talk about? I don't know. We could talk about all the evil that's going on in the world and the state of just gaming and the internet and just the community in general. And this whole bullshit with the Olympics. We could talk about all of that. But yeah, it's just been a lot of shit going on, and it's like, it's only right that I give you a rightful opinion, because if anybody's gonna keep it 100% real and not give a fuck about people calling me irrelevant, and if there's anybody that's gonna keep it honest and transparent with you and not give you any bullshit and not care about being canceled or this or being labeled as that, it's Mr. fucking Problematic, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna speak my mind. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. I don't give a fuck what the algorithm's talking about. I'm gonna talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, because I am one of the last of the fucking dying breed, okay? So, and mind you, I don't do this. I don't do this at all. It's just, I try to keep this away from my brand as much as possible, But nobody's gonna stop my opinion just because I'm this guy who just likes to talk about wrestling. Like, I could continue to talk about wrestling and continue to grow my brand like that. But at the same time, you know, I can talk about this type of stuff because I want to. This is my channel, this is my world, and these are my opinions, and nobody's gonna stop that. But you know, I'm still gonna be making wrestling content. You know, I'm not gonna entirely focus my content on just like drama and just like, because that's not what this channel's about. This channel's about like positive vibes, still giving our opinions about certain stuff, and just, you know, having a good time, entertaining people, making people's day. Because at the end of the day, I'm not just a wrestling channel. I'm a like critiquing channel. I watch gaming. Yeah, I watch gaming. I'm a gamer myself. I'm gonna be critiquing music if I don't fucking get copyright claimed for it, because like, you know, my channel has a very hard series of just getting copyright claims just for fucking bullshit reasons. Well, I'm just trying to critique it. I'm not getting paid anyway. But it is what it is. My channel is going to consist of a lot of different things because, you know, I don't want to just make the same typical wrestling content and just address all that. Because, like, I know I've been away from, like, the wrestling content for a while, but it is what it is. But, yeah, let's just get into the juicy stuff. Let's talk about creeps. There has been some pretty vile, pretty egregious oh shit, my fucking voice cracked, excuse me. Pretty egregious things being found out about certain people on the internet. And mind you, this is some shit that I've addressed this, and I made a vow not to talk about this shit publicly, but I don't really care anymore. This is going to be my only time talking about this shit, because at the same time, I believe motherfuckers with this type of behavior should be in jail. Like, point blank period. Like, why are you doing this type of behavior? Why? Motherfuckers just like 25 and up. Motherfuckers are married. Motherfuckers have kids, bro. People have kids, and you're doing shit with minors, bro. Like, what the fuck? It just pisses me off sometimes talking about it, because it's just like, you're too famous for it. You have a wife. You know what I mean? You have so many connections to like the underworld, and just like you have respect from all of these people. Your fan base is too huge for this shit, bro. Why are you talking to a minor? And then you're wondering why you get fucking sued. You wonder why you get banned, bro. Like, that whole situation is just like, why would you do that? Like, why would anyone do that that's famous and has like great respect in the community? Like, why would anyone do that? But, you know, Dr. Disrespect. We don't have a lot of information about this. It's just he had came out recently about like his permanent Twitch ban, and apparently it was with him talking to a minor and admitting that there was inappropriate conversation, but he never technically admitted that. Well, we don't have more information about it, because, like, you know, he might be telling the truth or he might be lying, but we'll know more information sooner. Because at the end of the day, I don't really know, and a lot of other people don't really know. But yeah, if that is the case, dude, that's fucking disgusting, man. Like, you're way too famous, you're way too respected. Well, I'm assuming that you like lost a lot of respect because you got ratioed on the fucking last tweet that you posted. But Yeah, that if that is true, bro, and you're trying to meet up with minors at fucking TwitchCon and shit, dude, that's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not taking sides. Like, I don't know a lot about this shit, and there's not really much information for me to just automatically just say, oh, that guy needs to be canceled, taken off the internet. Like, no. Like, this needs to be handled offline, and he needs to really, figure shit out on his own. Because it's like, there's no shot that you actually think that you could go on the internet and think shit is sweet. Because we don't know a lot. Like, you shouldn't have been having this conversation with the minor in the first place. But then again, that person could have lied about their age. But then again, they couldn't have. They could have just straight up told you they were 17, and you could have just... First of all, if somebody says their actual age, like if somebody says that they're 17, the conversation shouldn't continue. It shouldn't, like, go further on. There shouldn't be no further conversation, none of that. Like, none of that. Because, like, knowing how the internet is, they can misinterpret shit easily, and they can just, like, cancel somebody just for texting someone one time about, like, some random shit, and then, like, you could get canceled. Like, well, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, if I'm kind of talking in verbiage, I'll give further emphasis. So, say, like, somebody texts you start talking to them, this and that, and then you just randomly say, how old are you? That person lies about their age, and they say, okay, I'm just playing, I'm this age, like 16 or something. No more further conversation. Like, no more. Like, no more. That's basically my emphasis to it. So, yeah, that situation, I will have to get more information about it, but if that is true, Dr. Disrespect, that is pretty disgusting, and you need to be off the internet for good. And there's a lot of other shit too, like with the transgender shit, and and then I'm hearing motherfuckers being exposed for being 24 going out with a 17-year-old. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? That's like high school, bro. That's high school. And to make it even worse, to throw salt on the fucking wounds, the girl's homegirl specifically told this nigga that this girl was 17 and you still was messing with the girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, you need to be, fuck that nigga, cold, whatever the fuck. You need to be off the internet, bro. Like, stay off the internet. I heard you got removed from that little podcast you be doing. Like, I don't even want to acknowledge the nigga, bro. I don't even want to acknowledge that nigga. You can, no. You weird, you creepy, my nigga. Stay off the internet. Stay off YouTube. Stay off Twitter. Don't be around nobody. You treating the situation like you don't care. Playing some weak ass song in the clubs and shit like that. Just stay off the internet, my nigga. Period. Nigga. Freaky ass boy. What's wrong with you, nigga? But anyways, what else? Don't expect me to talk about the Diddy nigga, because I'm not talking about that shit. Nigga need to be in jail. Fucking creepy ass nigga. But what else? Yeah, the transgender shit with the Olympics and stuff like that. Girl one punched, I want to assume that she one punched her, and the girl ended up giving up because, like, the transgender punched too hard. Like, I'm trying not to say, like, the wrong words. I'm trying to be careful with my words because, like, I want this to be up and ready to go. I don't want them to take my video down because I said some fucked up shit and I said the derogatory T word or whatever the fuck. But I don't give a fuck. So the trans fucking let me get this out the way. Because Logan Paul touched base on this. Look, let me be real with y'all. I'm gonna be completely real. I do not fuck with Logan Paul. I've made that public so many times. I don't fuck with bro. I don't like him. He's an absolute piece of shit. He scams his fans. He just acts like he's better than everybody. He's not who he claims to be. I don't like him. But he does make valid points about a lot of shit. Like, transgender biological men should not be allowed to compete with biological women in sports, period. Like, why is that a thing? I don't care. Look, I do not care. That's your body, that's your choice. That's what you want. But don't bring like that type of, don't bring them into biological women's sports, especially with women who just bust their ass to try to like make a name for themselves and try to, people who worked hard to get to that point, to make their people proud, to give themselves a chance to shine. Like, they should not be able to do that, period. Like, they still have men genes. Like, they still have men genes in them. They have XY chromosomes. If you biologically have XY chromosomes, don't go to women's sports. Period. Like, that's just how it is, bro. And it's like so crazy that I even have to have this conversation. Like, it's so crazy that I have to talk about this on my shit. Like, bro, we should all be thinking it. If y'all really think that that's like okay, then something is really wrong with you. Call me transphobic if you want. Go eat a dick. Like, I don't care. Like, because I'm not transphobic. I don't care what a motherfucker does with their body. It's just, don't bring that over to women's sports. Period. But, yeah. Well, it's just, damn, there's like a lot of shit to talk about. Man, it's just like, this is stuff that I really have to get off my chest. And it's just like a lot of people are getting exposed, and now that I'm back to the topic of the pedophilia shit. Let's talk about Miss Ava Chris Tyson. Look, you are the most piece of trailer park dumpster diving fucking garbage I've ever fucking seen. Oh my God, I always knew something was weird about you. Like, it's just like, and I'm hearing some allegations about like Mr. Beast knowing shit. First, if that's true, and it's coming out with evidence, like, if he knows it was true. And it's just crazy because, like, me and my brother looked up to this nigga. Like, not the trans dude, not the trainee dude. I'm talking about, like, Mr. Beast. Like, me and my brother looked up to him. Like, we thought he did good for the community, giving people money randomly and just doing good for the world. But what you doing now, like, deleting negative comments on your videos and shit, paying Keemstar money to play with the comment, play with the like and dislike ratio, it's just, no, that's not okay. You should, if somebody in your crew on that type of behavior, then you need to disconnect yourself from them, period. Like, seriously. like, that's not even somebody that you should be wanting to collab with, still being friends with, still being around your brand. Like, you got kids that watch you, nigga. You got kids that watch you. Like, no. Like, there shouldn't even be no connection with that shit, bro. Like, period. But it's like, and similar with the Kai Cenat situation. Kai Cenat figured out his cameraman was having conversations with a minor, and he disconnected himself from him. And that's how it was. So, shouts out to Kai, man. You know, I feel bad for the guy, man, but I digress. Bro, it's just like Ava, Chris, he, she, whatever the fuck that you prefer your pronouns to be. You're disgusting. You don't deserve a platform. Like, bro, you have a kid, bro, and you know, liking people's arts and, you know, saying these things towards kids that aren't even like double digits yet. Like, you're disgusting, bro. You're disgusting. You shouldn't even be on the platform. You shouldn't even be able to see your kid, bro. You shouldn't even be able to see your kid, bro. Like, that's disgusting, bro. It's not even the fact that you're trans. It's not even the fact that, like I said, I don't have a problem with people who want to do that. That's your body, that's your choice, it's your life. I don't care. But the fact that you're trying to use somebody else's platform to do that behavior, and you're talking to minors, and it's just the things that he says too that are just so vile and so just weird. Like, it's just like things that I don't want to get into, and I'm not showing receipts because, like, y'all can really just look this stuff up. YouTubers making 40 different videos about the situation. That's not even gonna be the title of my video. This is just gonna be me talking about like stuff that I need to get off my chest, just because it's like, why would people do this? Why? Like, these individuals could have anybody in the world, but they're choosing to, like, they're so popular and so loved by a lot of people. People look up to these people, and they're choosing to do this. It's just very it's just baffling to me, man. But yeah, I do feel like certainly that this dude just needs to not have a platform to speak on. You know, it's 4K. He was doing this stuff before he transformed into a female, apparently. That's even worse. And I'm hearing Mr. Beast know about this shit and talking about motherfuckers' penis size and shit. Like, oh my god. It's fucking disgusting, man. It's like, I don't even like talking about this. But, you know, Mr. Beast, your situation is starting to become far worse. Because you're deleting your comments on your videos. You're paying motherfuckers to not talk about stuff that you don't want them to talk about. And you're just treating the situation like it's nothing. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a lot of unsubscribing, even though it really means nothing to you. You still have people who look up to you. You still got kids that are gonna watch your videos. You still got, you know, the #1 channel in the world. Yeah. But I don't want to talk about it no more. It's fucking disgusting. I have said that I said on Instagram, I said on TikTok that I just didn't want to surround my brand, but I had to give my opinion because I had to bring out Mr. Problematic. So yeah. And then I get a comment, and I come across the internet, and there's just this debate of two YouTubers that it's like one guy is saying that he doesn't believe in the age of consent, and he doesn't believe in the age of consent, and motherfuckers should get married at like 14, and well, then there's this other motherfucker saying that excuse me, this other motherfucker that's saying like people should be able to chop their like dicks off and transform into a female at 9 years old or some shit like. No. Why are y'all even having this conversation? Why? First of all, let me address the one YouTuber who did with the marriage and shit like that. Like, bro, in marriage at 14, niggas ain't even in high school yet. Hold on. Oh, yeah, niggas is in high school. Like 14. Hold on. 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah, right, they are in high school. But still, niggas aren't at that level of maturity yet. There's not one 14-year-old. I don't know not one 14-year-old that's well acquainted with the world and well matured in the mind to be married or even have kids. Like, you're not even gonna like. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had to deal with something real quick, but back to what I was saying though. Yeah, like 14-year-olds aren't like even matured like that. Like, they aren't, period. They aren't matured. Like a 14-year-old girl wouldn't even be like, she wouldn't know anything about like having a baby fully. Like, she wouldn't know anything about marriage. She wouldn't know anything about prenup. She wouldn't know anything about anything realistically. Like, she's 14. Like, she's 14. Like, people are not, like, 14-year-olds aren't well acquainted with the world enough to be married or do anything that involves like adults, period. Like, I understand that I'm like not really saying like the big words and stuff, but y'all are getting the point. Like, 14-year-olds are not like that, are not really just there yet. They're not caught on. Like, I'm 18 years old and I'm not fully caught on anything. I still have a lot of maturing to do. Just like a lot of 15, 14, 13, I have a lot of maturing ahead of me. So the fact that he's even trying to make that argument with the age of consent is just fucking stupid. And then the other guy is like saying that a 9-year-old should be able to chop their dick off and shit like that. Like, no. What the fuck? Like, why would a 9-year-old be, even if the parents did consent, I am not going to allow my 9-year-old, my kid, but I'm not even going to have that type of discussion with my kid. Like, no. That's an automatic no. Because you don't know the effects of this stuff. You don't know the side effects of this stuff. And especially at 9 years old. Why are you thinking about this stuff at 9 years old? Chopping your dick off and doing all this stuff. Like, there are some 9-year-olds that have contemplating like thoughts and shit like that, like, they don't really know what they want. Like, they think they want something, but it's like, once they get it, they don't expect the shit that comes with it. Like, there's a lot that goes into transforming into the other gender. So it's like, especially at the age of 9, like no, period. And if you allow that, if you will allow your kid to, if you talking to your kid about that at the age of 9, then you're not a good parent, period. But it's just, what the hell, bro? Like, I don't understand, like, why the world is just coming to this shit. And, like, whatever happened to freedom of speech? Like, why are people so sensitive these days? It's just, I feel like it's more of the fact that, because I know a lot of people are going to get mad at this video as well, but I do feel like, is it more of the fact that people get mad and sensitive over the things that we talk about because it's wrong and we're not supposed to say these things? Or are they more mad at the fact that they don't get to say it first, or we say things that are true and things that they want to say, but they're afraid to say it, so they despise people who aren't afraid to say it? Let me repeat that for people in the back. Are people more mad at the fact that these things are wrong to say, or are they more mad that they want to say these things but they're scared, so they despise the people who aren't afraid to say these things? Why do y'all think Eminem is one of the most hated rappers and the most, like, one to be canceled? Like, he's still the biggest rapper. Like, he has the #1 album right now. But it's like you scroll, you look up Eminem on TikTok, and you just, like, scroll. There's this Eminem canceled this, Eminem canceled that, Slim Shady's canceled this, Slim Shady's canceled that. Like, first of all, people who do this cancellation shit are just so miserable and just complete losers. Like, why are you so concerned about ending somebody else's career? Like, I could never be so worried about, like, not liking somebody and trying to get them canceled. I couldn't imagine that. I could not imagine just like, because at the end of the day, you're more worried about canceling somebody than worrying about your own life, which is pretty tough. But I understand there's a lot of, like, kind of like pauses when I speak, but it's just like, I do kind of try to get my point across in a different way. And just like, the way I speak, it's just like, I forget stuff. I have, like, memory loss, short-term memory loss. So it's kind of like, and on top of that, I speak very fast sometimes. So if it just sounds like weird coming out of my mouth, that's why. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to get all that stuff off my chest. It's just a lot's been going on with the world. Like, I can't go to work. Like, I go to work for 8 hours, and it's just like, I can't go 2 seconds to look at my phone without motherfuckers getting canceled for doing some creepy shit. It's like every other month. Like, I wake up in the morning, this person canceled. I wake up in the morning, this person gets exposed for being a creep. Like, I'm damn near losing my goddamn voice talking to y'all about this shit. But, damn, I did curse a lot in this video. But it is what it is. I might get age restricted, I don't know. But, this is going to be my only time talking about this. I'm going to be talking about SummerSlam in the next video. So, yeah, because SummerSlam was an absolutely banger pay-per-view. And we have a lot to talk about there. So, I just wanted to give y'all the full, Mr. Problematic ways, because, he is very entertaining. He's very unapologetic about what he says. And yeah, I'm going to speak on whatever the hell I need to speak on. And you can't cancel me. You can't censor me. You can't do none of that. So, yeah, it's been your boy Retro, Mr. Problematic. Love y'all. I missed y'all. Peace.